What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King again. They are chat the damn thing again, and people back with another one. You don't know that one is in honor of the recently concluded, I would say, schoolboy football. So you don't know in true ball pre-TV style, we're gonna find a bad title and a bad video. Looking forward to again we are trying to see, as the title say, the schoolboy stars who still could make Jamaica World Cup squad, and you don't know the World Cup squad is as it relates to the playoffs. But again, we still have to honor some of the great footballing achievements that has happened over the past couple weeks. I get me, I said the roundup of the Manning Cup, my alma mater. I mean, I know people, you know, say I'm a tie. I'm supposed to in right now. I do this. I'm supposed to in. I'm a tie. I true me have no shirt with no Epaulet again and them time. They see me so big up one Aggie anymore, big up Excelsior. I don't know we have a Excelsior coach that will be joining us. A coach like him there in the black stage and him there ready to tell you I told you so, you know, but you don't know before bringing the coach we have to make sure say we talk what go on as well. So yeah, people, so it's all about the schoolboy stars of yesteryears. And if we see any schoolboy star in this past Manning Cup season who can make the jump, because again, remember that over the last couple of years would have seen the likes of and let me see my audio where. All right, the audio is working. Audio is working. Audio check. All right. Remember, guess black stage. I mean, I bring forward my guess immediately. Coach, what go on? What say you? Because you're there, I know that you're there for tell me I told you so, but what say you? Hold on, I'm add the coach to the stage. Coach, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear loud and clear.
All right, what say you? You're there for rub it in the people them face. We say I told you so. And I
No,
told you so moment this.
no.
But coach, I must say congratulations again. You know, say ironically, I should have tell you for see if you could have get what name Broderick. I saw the coach name. They
Yeah, man, we can get him, man.
send him the link and see if him can come bless at the place as well. Or probably want to do that and then forward. I don't know. But so we ask first and see if you can get him for forward. Or you know, say it would be good for I mean, I know why I'm not think could I make you have two of the soldier them actually give them say as well, but probably next time, or probably if you want to make a link, I don't know. But what go on? How you feeling? How you feeling? Taking back, helping to take back the Manning Cup to Excelsior after 20 odd years. I want to do it, sir. I want to do it. What go on? Luck? Coach gang. Coach, we're not here, coach. We're not here. Coach, come from under your bed. But yeah, people, so all right. So basically, this show gonna be a fiery show, people. Again, I don't know if I will be joined by, I would say, a few past Manning Cup stars as well, because I did send it to a few of them. I don't know if it get too late right now, but a few Manning Cup stars of the past, of yesteryear, would have been saying that they're gonna join. So I don't know if will any of them will actually join. Easy miss. But we're gonna look forward to people. We're gonna look forward to the actual stars of Manning Cup who still can be making that. I would say World Cup playoffs, because first and foremost, you don't know the playoffs are actually the thing where everybody are look towards. But then, and people, me are telling you something, me have something for telling you away. It's so ironic what happened today. I mean, I know if you want to see it, but something very, very ironic happened today. We have to take a look at that as well. But make we see if any of the past stars them are actually forward themselves. But yeah, so on the feeling, people, it should actually be a hot take Tuesdays, you know. I don't know why I know title the video properly, you know, because it's Tuesdays and you don't know people. It's hot take because from a Tuesday you know what time it is, you see me? So yeah, let me just make sure say this is sent to the ball of them and see which one of the ball of them actually joining today. But coach was here. I was hearing coach before, and not hear coach again right now. So I don't know. Oh, coach return. So coach return. Oh, coach I return, but I mean never had it. My apologies, coach. My
Yeah,
apologies.
man. So I just send Coach Bradrick the link. Hopefully, he clicks on. If you see,
Coach, yeah, the I get a little
yeah,
mm,
what you call it now, freezing.
yeah. But me hear you said the first part. I think I heard they say you send Coach Bradrick the link.
Yes, I did
So,
just send him the link, and he acknowledged it. Say, okay.
okay. So let's see if we're being joined. But we're here with one of the coaches of the Excelsior team. Coach, you're actually the head coach of you're a head coach for none of the teams, them?
Well, U14 and U16 is I'm in charge of.
Okay. So U14 and U16. Okay. So talk to me about these players because these would have been some of your players that has matriculated to the Manning Cup team and really go on to lift the trophy going all the way against all the odds because we know that going into that finals, JC was a favorite. So how much of your players actually made the jump to the Manning Cup team?
Um, to be told, it's the 7 players from the U16 team that started in the Colts final last year that we lost the start. Started in this team with maybe
Okay.
another 2 on the bench. So it was the core of the team.
Okay. And how much of them actually can what you would say can play again next season out of this winning team next Manning Cup? Is it a young team enough where you'll be seeing back a couple of them?
Let me tell you this: everybody and well, 4 players will leave. The number 9, which is Scott, Chambers, the number 7, the
The
number
lefty.
11, the number 11, Kivon Saman, and the number 8, Terrence Williams. So 4 players leave, and all the 7 remaining players have a minimum of 2 years.
Okay. So that is the number 9. And again, I say something another game then probably true me they get caught up in the emotions, but I never highlight it. That number 9, Scott. And again, we know football is a team sports and we have to say well done to the whole team because it was really a team effort. Let me just say that first and foremost. But if the first goal did want to fall to anybody, I think that was tactically done. And I'm gonna play a few videos from the coach and from a few I'll play a few videos. But that falling to Scott is like that was the trap. That was exactly what um Excelsior set out to do. But not only that, him take the goal or him take the chance with such good composure because again you would have say it's an easy chance. But again, that's a finisher's finish. But not only that, to then score the goal and then move to play right back for much of the latter part of the game. That speaks volume of the youth's football intelligence. So I want to get that ball there from. And I'm going to make him in.
No, Scott actually came with the coach when the coach was hired in 2023. At the time, Bradrick was at Vauxhall for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So he brought Scott. He brought also Terrence Williams. Scott sat out a year and played the last 2 years, scoring.
Like coach, like your internet chip out. Or my internet. I offer internet chip out people. My internet or the coach internet. Look like the coach internet. And I don't think I might
Man,
chip
a
out.
year, no, man, a year internet, man. I can't be, man.
You say your internet we you have Starlink and me have Flow. Oh, big up Flow said we
No,
can
link,
we don't want.
no, no, link star, me. You look at Starlink, yeah. So I was saying that these 2 players came with the coach. There was a third one, Antoine, who played last year. So he
Yeah.
actually brought 3 players. And both players are in their final year. Hopefully can move on to greater and bigger things.
Okay, okay, yeah, the Vauxhall connection there. Back in my days, I think a few players also came from Vauxhall. I can remember Attile. I don't know if you remember that player that played in my year
King,
group.
King,
Attile.
King, you really asked me that?
No, no, me I wonder if you remember Attile. But I say, if
King,
you remember
King,
Attile.
King, King.
All right, all right, all right.
Me tell you all the while, sir. Me tell you all
Me
the
take
while,
back the
sir.
question. Me take back the question.
Yeah, but me tell you all the while, sir. When it come on to a certain level of football, if me don't know it, me never put my mouth.
Yeah, man. Big up Atal anyway, them man. Great, great. But Atal also a few Excelsior players come from Vauxhall. It seems like there's a link there, and we're gonna play a piece of the coach's story because I'm not gonna play all of it. Big up Nakins for some great interview after the game. So the game was a great game, and we see some great interviews as well. So I'm gonna take time out for big up everybody first and foremost. Owen. I could do the roll call, cause a school in the high school today about the schoolboys them. So we had to do the roll call. Owen present in the building. Tuffy Rudy is here, present again. Who is this? Heading for greatness, present. Loud and clear, 876 Jamrock in the building. Elite Sports Boss, one Ryan LFC, the Godfather, Aggie Animo, my bro. Aggie Animo, what a time to be a supporter or a past student of Excelsior. Again, Elite Sports Boss, we need to talk off the air because and a Brahma link me, but me get a few link. I say, yo, the program we need to do better as the old boys, you see me. So we're gonna talk off the air and we're gonna do better. You see me?
True.
Big up yourself. You're coach at church.
True.
IT push, Romy and Blake. Who's Romy and Blake?
Romy and Blake from JC. Is it same Romy and Blake? I don't know.
Yeah, me know Romy and Blake. What Romy and Blake have to do with last season? Anyways, do you remember Ryan? Coach Ryan, I say if you remember Ryan. I want to Ryan, man. I go.
Tell Ryan say my shoppy goalkeeper. Tell him to meet. You know that. I'm a friend. Ryan is a friend. He came there. I think he came there 2 years ago in the summer, in the preseason, and did give them like a motivational talk. I remember him in Jamaica about 2 years ago. If it's not last year, it's the year before last. Big up Ryan. Big up my friend.
Yeah, man. I tell them every day, and I tell them some boss Ryan net from 45 yards out in a coach in a training. I never forget that day. They one sit up on the valley. I tell them I keep that ball with hunger, man. Cause I get sent off a camp the day before, Send off a camp, so me fear. I take bus come a camp. Me I say no, man, and I look good. I pick up one man and spank it from 45 yards out, man. Ryan can't see it, but big up Ryan.
If I ask Ryan if him remember me.
Come on, coach, man. Cut it out, man. Cut But yeah. So it was a good season. It was a good season of football, and it ended. Oh, may I tell you, it ended in joy in terms of that. So what we're gonna take a look at though. First and foremost, good night. Big up yourself, J.A. Hummingbird in the building. Roll call. Truth, King. What kind of rubbish title? This. You say rubbish title. Alright, one time we'll go look more at the ball game. We're gonna see about the title because some players were thinking, remember say some players who were in or who is currently in the team were Manning Cup stars, so the likes of Dujan Whisper Richards, Manning Cup star for KC, Kaim Dixon, DaCosta Cup star for Clarendon College. So I don't know who else would have been in the team. Who else would have been in the team who would have been star? Blakey was a star. King.
It's Richard King.
You know, yes, know Richard King from high school though, coach. Which school Richard King used to go? Coach, and me again or you again now? Somebody internet a move shaky. I'm gonna think which school Richard King used to go?
See.
Okay, somebody called me out the other day about that. Somebody called me out and say, King, say you're biased towards Manning Cup. Somebody tell me say I'm biased towards Manning Cup and me have to be careful with that. So King did go see. Okay.
We'll see first go. Charles Smith, right?
Yeah, but me I thought, all right. So me don't know if when me as a star, I mean like usually, all right. Follow me, no coach. Usually there is every Manning Cup season, you have this one superstar. You follow me, coach? Not every Manning Cup. Come on, I say Manning Cup. See me, but see that sound bias there again. Every way call it now. Every schoolboy season, you usually have at least a one star man. Or a coach there. Like a coach under embedding the people. But anyways,
Yeah.
people not follow me.
You hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
me I hear
here.
you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so me I say usually have the superstar them man who come take Manning Cup or take the cup man for themselves. Usually have the Tyreek Maggie them. Alright, so if you go back, you have like the Matax them back in my time and the Zidane them, and then you come forward and then me I thought the name players them usually have one standout or sometimes you have two or three when I talk about the real name players them. So again, Richard King probably a me, but I personally never know Richard King from schoolboy football. You see me? Just like how me no remember Blakey from schoolboy football either. But again, Blakey would have played for where? Which part Blakey that fought from?
Which Blake that?
Keeper.
Wow. So
See
tell
there?
us, the Clarendon school. The Clarendon school, I'm not sure if it was Lennon or Stan to be corrected. I know it was a Clarendon school he came from.
Yeah, I think he's a Clarendon school. See the DaCosta Cup. DaCosta Cup. This kind of conversation shows why we know they at the World Cup. So them man just want that about once it a player. Tough road. You don't even know the conversation. I go just CC and Glenmure. Okay, CC2. Okay, CC. Coach, what makes so
Yes.
much? Why Clarendon produce so much great footballers? While we're at
You
this conversation.
I ask that because we can look at the schools in Clarendon. You have Lennon, Kempsey, CC, Glenmuir, Garvey, and Central Island.
You know, some feel like a coach internet and not my internet. Ja,
You know, your internet man.
I'm my internet. I'm
Let
shaky.
let me
You know.
move, let me move my location.
Yeah. But yeah, so is it that you say a beer school there at Clarendon and choose so much school there at Clarendon? That's why. Or yeah, say the quality of schools them where they are Clarendon. Because I find it amazing. Me I wonder what they are Clarendon, something down there in the water. Something they down there in the water or in the air or sitting. Me no know Clarendon can find so much great ballers. Me no know. Me no know how them do it, but them continue to do it year in, year out. Yeah, I hear me,
No,
coach?
yeah, man, I hear now. I don't know, but there's so much quality in that parish, to be honest. And it's on a consistent basis. Not even like, a Clarendon team always in at the top four at the DaCosta Cup. Understand? So it just speaks to the volume of football and the footballers that come out of that in the mid six, right? You can't run mid six, right? They're in the middle six. And,
Yeah.
it's really impressive. That's why I always wonder why the Clarendon based Premier League team them are the team them within a struggle. You have the
Yeah.
Lions and all the other teams them will come up through this. Why them a struggle? Shouldn't be the
Yeah.
case then. Because them have riches of talent down there. So just I sorry my club never done that, so because if my club done that, so nobody else can get the ball.
Yes, the riches are talent down there. Me not understand it either. Me not understand it either. But yeah, um, yeah. So taking a look back before we go forward. The question is, and this is you. Me ask me. I put you up on the line before me answer what me think. In regards to this year, all right. In regards to in general, not only this year, do you think that the Manning Cup, what's the difference between the Manning Cup and the DaCosta Cup? What's a major difference between both competitions because I watch the two finals. And I think I get two different things from the finals as a but me is just a novice fan, you know. You as a coach, you watch the two finals this year, and I don't think it's any different from previous years. But I'm gonna tell you the first thing I see, and this is a running theme. I think the country school them DaCosta Cup, the youth them actually larger in a size. Them look bigger in general. That usually is something over the years, right? And people usually say, yo, are the way them eat, are the yam and the banana and them something, right?
Well, well, I do agree with you that most times when you say the rural teams, the Carter Cup team players, they're normally large in stature. Even at the Ali Cup, um,
Yeah,
the preseason tournament at Excelsior with a couple of the country teams there. And when I was watching some of the game, I see them young men that walk past me. I remember Titfield having a team there, and I have to call to the youth and ask them, it's my schoolboy.
yes,
Because them look muscular, them have heavy beard and stuff, and you just say, like, me are 16, I mean, like, really? But
yeah,
if you look, I look at the Excelsior goalkeeper, Jamari has a heavy beard, like Rick
yeah,
Ross. When he played Manning Cup last year at 16 and played Manning Cup this year at 17. So, it's true. The country school, I don't know, them just, for them genes, different from the town genes. Them.
yeah. So that are one thing where always has been said, and I think that continues. The second thing I'm notice with both finals though, before we talk about it and move forward. Um, it seemed like the tactical battle between Stets and Clarendon, Stets and Glenmuir. I don't know if it what's the major difference between the Manning Cup final and the DaCosta Cup finals for you? What was the major difference? Because you were at both games as well.
Yeah, man. All right. I was listening to Rambo last night. I listening to him early on CVM, and I listening, them all them interviews them.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if you look at both quality of the final. I guess I'm not trying to be biased. There was a little bit more technicality inside of the Excelsior JC final um,
Mm.
than with the Costa Cup finals. But if you look at all four coaches, Rambo, Peart, Bradrick, and Watson slash Ferguson, because Xavier is the technical director, Watson is the head coach. Um, all 4 or 5 coaches that either have a B license or doing a B license or have an A license. I know Peart has an A license. I know Rambo was still doing his A. I don't know if he finished up yet. I think Fergie on that part also. Bradrick doing his B now, which I know.
Wait,
But
Broderick is doing his B?
yeah, man, him not finish up
Okay.
because he
Okay.
was a batch below my batch. Understand?
Okay.
But there are students at the games. If you look, they are young coaches. You understand? Rambo, even though he has been coaching maybe longer than all of them. Yep, maybe yeah. But they are all young coaches based on the age and maybe years in the game. So, some will apply all of the knowledge. Some will be more modern and some will be a little bit more tactical than some, but they are all 4 or 5 good coaches, that have win things. Understand? Bradrick has now won something at schoolboy level. Watson has won several schoolboy titles at KC before moving to JC. Not to mention Rambo, not to mention Peart. So, you know, good young coaches, but sometimes it's a moment. Sometimes it's a moment if you can calm your players them to continue to play the way you've been playing all season. And sometimes the moment, get bigger for some players. So Friday night final, a little bit more quality. than Saturday night. But it was too entertaining game, in my opinion.
Yeah. But so next question now is, so we see over, I would say last season, because I don't think last season, but in recent season we see players moving on from schoolboy football, and within probably the same season or the following season we see them being able to make their way into the national team. Right throughout schoolboy football this year, do you think that you see any player or players then, for be fair, because you don't want to call no one player. Do you think you see probably three players you can earmark for say them three players? Yeah? Probably not. I don't know if you see any can make the senior team soon, make the jump,
No,
or
no,
none. You don't see any can make the
no,
senior team
no.
soon.
That's my opinion. No,
None,
no.
not right now. And
There are,
you don't.
there are a couple of them that are good enough to maybe get into the under 20 squad,
Yeah.
or the under 17 squad, based on the age. But not with what, especially what we have at stake.
Okay.
In about 90 days time, they about understand, as you would have heard from. I watched your last program where you
Yeah.
played some clips at the coach at the Mr. Speedway. Mentioned that these players who will come fight for
Yeah.
the crest. That's where man. You understand? I asked him to throw a bag of name and some pretty name. He just plays some of the people who's going to fight. Sometimes you have to throw X's and out the door and just say you have some players who come fight for the crest and try to get us into the World Cup come next year. So, but
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't. I personally, I don't care. Kimani Scott score 50 goals in 2 seasons. Still, there's a lot more that he has to learn. A lot more he has to do.
Yeah.
He's a very good striker. Very, very good striker, goal scorer. But getting into the under 20 team, that's where I'll go first. And it will be a travesty if he's not called up. I don't know if his age would allow him to be a part of the under 20 team because he's 19 now. But a player like that will definitely help the under 20 team. And the club that he has gone to will definitely benefit from his talent and skill.
Okay, okay. All right. So, me did just want I test my test. Yeah, the level of biasness. You get me? I say if you see me, because I know you gotta be honest. You get me? I say so. The people them always want to know face. This is say objective. And again, we all see it, and it's no not to any of the players. Them. You get me? I say I think a lot of them have some bright futures. You get
Of
me? A
course,
lot of them.
most of my bright futures, but you can't be sentimental about football too much.
Yeah,
And so,
definitely.
States have Kemp still have all the team them in the semi-final. JC have, Excelsior have, Stats have, you name it, chat. But they're not. I don't know if this crop up players, well, Whisper's been the last one that moved from Manning Cup straight into national setup.
Yeah.
But Whisper exceptional talent. Yes, it's like a on any given day. But not now. I think get these youngsters in the under 20 program. First if them are 17 or 18, and you have a core over a period of time, and then them can maybe matriculate maybe with some local Premier League, some college league overseas, some USL, and then you take time, blood them into understand. We look at the youngster from, remind me his name, that gone to not not New York Red Bulls, the other New York team. That
Swim name
that
again.
Timor,
Seymour. Seymour there. Seymour there.
right? Understand? He got a national call up, and I guess when he got that national call up, it's more, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, it's more not to allow America to influence him to say, come play for the red, white, and blue. Maybe I find parents for big money where them they never seen in their lifetime. But to lock him in with the national program that is continuity down the road where I guess we have some quality players are coming in the national program. That has been a part, a good setup. You know, that was my thinking when they're calling to the which one he went to cross up. I think he's gonna want them island with the team.
Yeah,
Or they but he never
but
play. He never
But I get I understand what you're saying, and I think I agree with that sentiment there as well, because I think I did see that as well and agree say that them really are try to see them make him know say yo yeah the player supposed to be. However, the mere fact him not cap tied, the mere fact him not cap tied and he can't play still. But hopefully him know say yeah it's supposed to be in the future and him
exactly.
find him
Exactly.
with it. So I guess them show him that for say alright then I guess him
Even,
supposed to be.
even the
But
youngster, I don't remember him, can't remember him name. Help me with him name. The younger from Mount Pleasant, that is now a part of the U17 setup that plays in Canada, that got the contract in Canada.
in Canada.
Somebody needs to just remind me of him. I can't remember him name now off the top
Yeah.
of my head.
But yeah, I couldn't go remind of him name. But yeah, some know those things have to be done, because again, football moves quickly, and as soon as you queen the next batch need for really a forward through. So over say football moves quickly. But all right, so we can get that out of the way in terms of if we see the next Whisper or Kaim Dixon really making the jump from schoolboy football to the national team, you might not be able to see that. But before we move on from that segment, I may play them few clippings here and then we move forward. So people, who is this on your screen? Look at
What
the
you tell
monitor.
me? I told you all what you tell that me? This team was built to win this year. I believe you. I told you, I told Pree, I told MG.
You tell me, coach. Coach, I told Marpre. Coach, I really you tell me for sure. You tell me for sure, coach. You tell me for sure.
I tell everybody.
Yeah.
I tell you something.
Yeah.
You may find that clip that when I came on a program. And I tell you, I used to ask me something about Manning Cup and what I think, I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
And this is not by fluke, right? This is not by fluke. I'm just want people understand the process. The core of this team have been playing together. They came up through Pepsi, last Pepsi semi-final in 2022, last Pepsi finals in 2023, last the quarterfinals in 2024, and now Manning Cup champions in 2025. The same set of players, the core players, played U15 in 2023, which they won for the Black and White Club.
Yeah.
The same set of players played U17 last year in the JPL, the first time we had the JPL U17, which they won. We beat Abbeville in the finals. The same set of players played in Minnesota last year, U17, in the silver bracket win. The same set of players came back and won in Virginia at Adidas Cup. So the core of the team was there. So I know that they were right this year. I know they were right this year for the picking. So when I tell you that, it wasn't trying to be bragging. It's because of the work that was put in with them, the work that Coach Bradrick put in with them. Understand? And I know you them was hungry for it. Very hungry for it.
Yeah.
So even though they lost 2 games all season, they lost to Stocks in the round of 16 and they lost to JC in the quarterfinal round. And that night I said to one of my great friends, Mark Wignall, my JC friend, say, look, Excelsior has lost a quarter, but they need for that. And they need for lose. They will lose a quarter. Because you know not any good season, sometimes you want to lose so much. Not that you want to lose it. But if you lose it, you want to lose it at the right time, or you want to lose it and use it as a benchmark to get better. And that's what they did.
Yeah, definitely. D Cup teams seem to lack fitness. I don't know if a fitness Clifton. D Cup play at a much slower pace. Back in the days, no dunce baller can make Cornwall side. Levels to this king. Met the senior team to play against who? Again, I'm gonna assume again, coach, that hopefully we get a few friendlies. The usual friendlies that we usually get against Trinidad and Tobago. Again, outside of the international window. Hopefully we can get a few of them friendlies there. Um, Looking forward so we can take a look at a few players locally, a few players from the MLS, USL. When I start, hopefully probably late June, late January, them time there. Hopefully we can get a friendly or a few.
With the senior team, the
Yeah,
national.
we've seen it. Yeah.
Well, I think there are two friendlies that are based on what I'm hearing that are scheduled to play. May have a mixture of.
Look when coach freeze again, man.
It says can't be me, brother.
Yeah, coach, I miss that little while. Like I'm a freeze right at the time when they say I think there are two.
You're a Wi-Fi man. Can right now I'm stand up right beside the Wi-Fi.
No man, I'm my Wi-Fi. That was definitely me, cause my sister.
No. I figure more or less we may play two practice games, or maybe even one before we play those qualifiers in Mexico.
Yeah. I think maybe
maybe,
somebody says up on an interview as well. I don't know if the president or the coach had said so for
the coach said so. The coach said that.
Yeah, I think I
maybe in environment similar to where we're going to play in Mexico.
Yeah, that is one I assume altitude. The altitude.
Yeah. So maybe, but I don't know, me don't even want to say it, we want to do the Man Cup first because me listen to your program there at night and listen to some people and see some comments and
Yeah.
Me think some people don't want to go World Cup. Me want to go World Cup. And and if it's a blind man a coach team, I want to go World Cup.
Yeah, there's some there as well. And we get over that and we just love the people them way I say so me even not follow them up. But as I said, the reason I'm bringing up the friendlies is because again, not might. Usually when we play those friendlies, they are in a February, early February them time. We know say early February them time the players them from Europe more than likely majority of them can come, only the ones where probably the Ronaldo Webster go on good enough coach. Like the Ronaldo Webster them probably Film League are upon a break and a few other ones. But majority of the players them usually come from JPL, local based players. So the reason I'm asking the question was again, even that team, I don't know if probably you could foresee one or a few any players from the recent conclude. Even though you say anything, none of them ready to make the jump as yet. But I don't know if you see any of them could have made that team because that team are gonna be if I when the friendly they announce, it gonna be made up of majority domestic based players. So I don't know if you might be able to see a one player would just don't play Manning Cup get squeezed in that team. I don't know. So that was the question.
This reason the finish Manning Cup.
Yeah, or probably.
Again, tell us no. No just mean no. No, that's just my opinion.
Okay. Okay, too soon for that jump there. So it'll be like probably if we pick a local squad, it'll be like the players that we're knock on the door right now. So probably. But that when we reach a bridge, we'll cross it. But that'll be very interesting.
But if you pick a local squad, you have to look on the top 6 club. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Racing have two of the players who I think are exciting.
So Grant, the forward name Grant, Racing the forward name Grant. Grant him name though.
I think so. Little man named Bashi, nice little player, very busy, and there are quite a few only. More.
Yeah, and them have a centre half too. Them have a sturdy centre half. I think the captain.
Pleasant like about 3 or 4 players.
One Pleasant about 17.
No, Well, you have Warner Brown and Anglin and the goalkeeper who are pop, regular players, but you have others, you have others who may have stayed, may have knocked on the door say, hey coach, if you know, think about me. After I said so.
Yeah. So hopefully them get a look in. But I could finish this and again more finish out that segment in terms of the recently concluded schoolboy football. I'm finish a big bad interview. The snippet from Nakins. Big up Nakins people. If you don't know Nakins, yet a joke I give people. Nakins them are putting some great work, people.
This team was
One
built
ball
to
me,
win.
you never see some mistake say I win.
This team was built. I told you, I told Pree, I told MG, I tell everybody. It was built to win this year.
I believe you.
I told you, I told Pree, I told MG, I tell everybody. This team was
One
built
ball
to
me,
win.
you never see some mistake say I win.
This team was built
Tell
to win
them
this year.
somebody say I go win.
Well done, Coach Bridget. This team was built to win this year.
Watch bad, yo, me say Nakins are easy. And Nakins say, what about me? Me tell us so them can win. Tell.
No, I did tell him to, but me I talked to Nakins, some good. Yes, I did tell Nakins. We had some conversation over the weeks. Well, this was early when I saw about Nakins. I said, hey, and then I tell me about some other team. I say, hey, don't go to Excelsior. It's maybe the all year.
Yeah.
But sometimes people sentimental. Even the other night when I tell before the semi-final, when I see MG and I tell me about boy, he'll come. And I said to him, say, Eltham can't beat me. And I said, next year, Eltham can't beat me. Excelsior is a complete team. And that's why I run it through that two young men that play center, number 16 and number 5. Aldino Walters, Rojan Smart, 15-year-old, both of them. Still
15?
They are still Colts players, 15 years old. Both are in the national setup. Okay? So,
Yeah.
and if you look at the partnership or the tandem, and I'm going to be real objective, I've watched all of the top 8 teams, or the top 16 teams, multiple times. And there's no better centre back pairing than those two young men. Hands down. Anybody who knows football, hands down. You don't say centre back pairing. So I want to tell me about a one man from the school. That centre back pairing. Then you have a goalkeeper who has Premier League experience, CONCACAF experience, tournament experience at 17 years old. Understand? And that is the spine of the team is weird because now you have Damali Williams, which is arguably one of the bright future the football, right across the length and breadth. Also a national player. And the captain Terence Williams, understand, leading by the number 9.
Terence Williams are the number 8?
Yes, the captain, Terence Williams. Yeah. So the point of it is that the spine of the team is good, and they can tell you this, and you can shout it out. The team are going to be just as good next year.
Wait, Dam can't play. Dam 15?
Dam 17. Just turned 17 in October.
Okay.
That is first Premier. That is made his Premier League debut on Sunday against Chapeltown. Got about 15 minutes off of the bench. Did exceptionally well.
I like Dam pile. Dam ended it. Dam. My boy pile as I thought what Dam I'm sure the pile before me. There's a few pile for sure still no, cause we don't want to just make it look like a pile alone go on, but more show the pile because that pile was that pile, and again I think our next pile drop in the states game. Don't even want to make it look like say. Cause people like for saying them sitting there alone, we like for highlight. And again, we just don't want to highlight it. But wait there, I can't find it. I can't find it. Me find it, people.
No, it was a top class pile, man. Damn man. In the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, man, boy get flick, man. Boy get flick. Hold on, I'm gonna save that one and see if I can find the damn pile people. But yeah, so moving right along. So that was what coach said. I'm play them few interviews here and then we can move the show forward. So that was coach interview. I'm play interview from the head coach.
Importantly, I want to say thanks to the father above for giving me this opportunity as well. I mean, there was a lot of struggle. Being a young coach at Excelsior, a lot of persons did not believe in me. Even when I was doing really well with little or nothing at Boxer, with little or no support at Boxer, persons still didn't believe in me. And these persons, especially Sambo, when previous management left the program flat on their face, on our face, you understand me, and expected the program to fall down and the name of Excelsior football program to fall down. Sambo, Philip Riley, Ali Cup Foundation, Carl Downer, you understand me, Ryan Dawes. There are so many persons who came on board and said, Coach, we're here. And they continue to be here after 2 years. And I'm just glad the boys were able to actually carry it out and got the championship today.
Yeah. So again, big up Knockins for the clippings again. Question though, coach, because I think in a previous I think another same interview, he was said that I think him same one P teacher. He started out as a P teacher.
He's a physical education teacher, yes.
So he's currently still while getting his license. Wow, that speaks volumes, coach. That speaks a lot of volumes for real. That's a normal, man. That's a normal. So I guess the talent was spotted and him really, because again, also me hear say him used to play for Excelsior, but I can't remember.
Yeah, man. Xavier, he was coached by that Xavier team a couple years ago. When Xavier just came to Excelsior and stuff. But yes, he's an Excelsior man. And that's darn the green and yellow. He bleeds green and yellow like himself.
Okay.
But he's a stickler for video analysis. He is estimating that deep into the game. He has a philosophy, the way he wants to play. And you see it brought out on the pitch. I don't want to share this with the public, God. Someday I'm going to let the public know this. On Thursday before the game, there was a video session. I was sitting in on the video session. And he was making some analysis from both the Excelsior JC game and the stats versus JC game. And there was two things that was brought out in that game. Two things. Two main points. There were several other points, but two main points. And the goals came from the main point, the two main points. One was that he realized that Stuart, that's the left centre back, number 6, that he likes to play outside passes, meaning he's good at playing outside to his left, because he's left-footed. But when he's pressed to play inside passes, in percentage is very poor. The first goal came from a press from Dam Dam, who curled that press to force him to play inside. He played inside, and just like the coach draw it up, just like the coach coach it, just like the coach train it, the pocket was picked by the JC player straight into Kemal Scott goal. So that was one point. What he. The other point that he picked up and highlighted to the players was that JC doesn't handle crosses well. They're not good headers. And we also know that the goalkeeper wasn't the best of handling crosses. And this was him studying the JC team.
Yeah.
In previous games, right? Not only when they played Startler, only when they played us. And he, highlighted that. If you look at that long throw from Chambers, the
Yeah.
goalkeeper ran under the ball. Excelsior number 14, Demara Wright, BJ, got just barely missed time his jump. So he jumped early, and when it was coming down, it kind of catch him forward and him kind of head down. He was Kivan someone to throw it in the goal. Now, that was too critical thing coming out of the team talk on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And him point out that. Another thing that made me so confident was that in that video session, when he was playing these clips and highlighting them, it was the players who were asked the questions and so even though it's like I was in the American, the mute already, because for players who ask the coach, and if we do that, we now get that out of it. If we do this, we now get that. It was amazing. I tell you, it was amazing. I'm sorry I never videoed, and I'm gonna share the video with you.
Yeah, that would have been good after. That would have been good
trust
now.
me. It was immaculate, man. The session was good, was sharp, was precise. It was a long 1 hour session. I think the session lasts more than maybe about 35 to 40 minutes. Be about that. And back, they left the room, went into a light session, some penalty kicks and all of that, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, so I actually did see an article where I think it was the JC, I don't know if it's JC coach say him see what that happen and him ask him team for abandon the tactics.
Yeah.
And go long.
Somebody said that he saw that Excelsior was trying to set up this press.
Yeah.
And he might tell them, say, abandon it and play it out, play over the top.
Yeah, and he must say the defender say him could hear him. Him could hear, like the defender could hear him. So it was a mind game.
I tell you something, is as a coach, I have watched several different coaches at several different sports.
Yeah.
And that coach in finance, and one of the things is that, when some things are you have to find a way, they show the ways that they made signal. I'm gonna give you a joke. The first goal against Stats, we against JC versus Stats. If you look at the tape, slow down the tape, there was a part in the tape when JC scored the first goal where Coach Stampy Watson was telling his player, play the ball over the top, which they did. That black line that score. So those were some moments where in the video session, coach was pointing out, say, hey, we have to pay attention to this. Because if we are pressing, they will try and do that. But I can understand Stampy, issue. You might try and communicate something the night in the stadium, the player, but based on how you train, because they train pass out of the back, they train them lines, keep possession. Understand, they like to be in control of the game. And Excelsior game plan was not to let them be in control. And it worked, So I said, kudos to the coach. It worked to a T.
Yeah. Big up to all the baller them we are watch, cause a few baller checking in now. You see me? So big up to all of the baller them we are watch. You see me? Big up on yourself. But yeah, so what I'm just show what next one the campaign.
Thing before you show that, the good thing with Excelsior winning this Manning Cup. It's the people like me. Hopefully, I can start benefit some more. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I am the scout recruiter for the school, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of times when I go to a school, I go watch primary league, I go watch some little league. Well, I want to recruit from the primary school because I believe my philosophy and my belief is that and Liebert Alleman always say that when a student comes in at grade 7 and go on to grade 11 and play all of the football and bleed green and yellow, So when I go to a primary school and I see 3 boys, 4, 5 boys, and I said to the sports master, the principal, that me based on a recruiting program, I would like to have Tom Dicari. What happened 75% of the time. Tell me what you think happened.
Oh, them go.
The big name school them.
Yeah, them got a big name school. Yeah.
No, man, the
Because
big
that's a
name school
recruiting go.
Remember, no. The big name school them go there after.
After you?
Yeah. And guess what, man? After they already get the commitment from all the parents and the principal and the sportsmaster and everybody, them go there and them box out the food out of them out. No, I can step in a primary school and look at a kid and think this kid are going fit where we want for the 4 years down the road or 5 years down the road.
Yeah.
And go there as a Manning Cup champion school. So it have like a credence now. The truth.
Yeah, man, so you can say, oh yeah, definitely. That I bring back the pool there. So now I got end up of a different level of pool now, can I say. Alright then the youth them can dream. Because I'm gonna tell you a story as well. You don't know this. I don't know if enough people know this, but a lot of people claim for things I was people think me actually get by, quote unquote get by. Cause you know the term. You get by if you go on school. Just like how you just talk about the big school them. People think say me they get by if you go Excelsior. People run me down until this day. And I have to tell them say no, I do look a book work and pick for Excelsior. And me actually pick for Excelsior. Excelsior was my #1 school. And people hear me say that and couldn't believe it. And how did Excelsior become my #1 school? You remember Ricardo Jimenez.
Yo, you see, you go back. I
remember. I mean remember. Alright, remember say this.
Yeah, man, remember the old
Jimenez. When Ricardo Jimenez them win back-to-back Manning Cup, Jimenez came on a Pepsi bottle. I never forget this, people. Buy a Pepsi bottle. I'm going to see Jimenez on the Pepsi bottle. I'm going to say, Excelsior Moago. Jimenez will come on one Pepsi bottle or forward on a Pepsi bottle. Make me choose Excelsior. So Moago Excelsior, Moago play Manning Cup. And my first day before my first Manning Cup game, I had a pinch yourself moment under you know the plum tree, as you mean you know, but I say you know the famous plum tree. If anybody know about Excelsior, there's a famous plum tree. Under the famous plum tree, man, the day before my first Manning Cup day, man, I pinch myself, man, and feel it, man, and feel the pinch right there. So I say, Jano Star, you really dream about that moment and the moment that happened. And the moment happened. So I just said that for say this. Winning Manning Cup, I gotta bring back some eyes on Excelsior. So as you said a while, you probably can have a different level of pull, you know, in terms of when you go at the bargaining table. You see me? So yeah, let me read a few comments before we move the show along. Melissa Sharp said the best schoolboy midfielder in the past few years, in my opinion, was Malachi from Clarendon College. But I haven't heard anything about him. Oh, Malachi Douglas, right? I think which part Malachi there? For real. Which part Malachi there? Good question.
He was at Dumbo. I don't know who he is now.
Good question. Melissa, he fell away after he went to Phoenix. Oh, you know, and he's saying, I saw you live about getting practice matches in Mexico and the tactics to get past the two teams in playoffs. And I was saying the same thing to someone the day before. Yeah, man, and that. So hopefully we get somewhere like somewhere altitude they are will play a similar team to even one or a few of the teams them we are playing now. And people as to talk about that. So going at that reason there. But the AFCON started and not only the AFCON started, today something very important happened where the two of the teams them from how do I say this? Not the two African teams them will probably are gonna face one of them play today. Because so far it is DR Congo where I gonna probably face if we get past New Caledonia. However, remember say Nigeria I go on with a little thing. Here I try appeal something. So again, if Nigeria win them appeal, we might just be playing against Nigeria, and again Nigeria play today. So if anybody out there, you have to watch both teams right now. You can't just watch Congo alone. So you have to watch Congo and you have to watch Nigeria. I do team now we have to keep an eye on coach. Cause you don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't know who is who. So yes, a big up to my alma mater, big up Excelsior, one Aggie Animo for Manning Cup champions. May I just run through them images here real quick so we can move for the show and move for the ball game where it's supposed to be, and then we can talk about the part of the show where we need to talk about. So yes, a big up Excelsior again, people, and me no want to see him like me prejudice towards Excelsior in all honesty, because the truth be told, yeah, I'm alma mater, but we have to also take the time out to say big up Stets. Big up Stets for winning the DaCosta Cup. And again, I must say this as well, no coach. I think the referee really tried to mash up that game there, you know. So in a way, I'm glad to Stets win, you know. I think the referee that red card them, man, coach. That could have given us a yellow, man.
You know, when I give a comment.
What you say?
I'm not give a comment. I'm tell you why I'm not.
Why?
Referees, I'm listening to your show too, you know.
Say that again.
The referees listen to your show too, so I'm not going to comment on that.
Oh, all right. So no, not to bash. I not bash me. I bash the referee, you know. Me not bash the referee, you know. Big up the referee. But me I say, but such a high stakes, you could have show a yellow card. Sometimes I just feel, I not bash me. I bash the referee, you know. I just say, in a way, I'm glad States win just for that alone, because them become the underdog with that, and them that play some good football. And I think they were the underdogs going into the finals. So States, Glenmere play some real good football. So you have to say big up Glenmere.
I'm stopping this. I'm a believer in where Rambo said. Rambo said he's no underdog. Not signing a dog. Rambo, Rambo was just on CBN, right? They had Rambo and then they had Coach Bradrick after.
Yeah.
Rambo said a team will win 17 games or something like that, concede only 5 goals. How can you be underdog? And they never ride with that title, the underdog title. No disrespect to Glenmore. And them said no disrespect to Mr. Palmer, which is the manager, or Mr. Fear. And I said, him say him never ride with the narrative that he's an underdog, because he had known what his team has done. So, you know, we just not put narrative to thing I call the man team. The man team do them for the. Maybe they weren't playing the most. They weren't playing the most attractive brand of football like Glenmore. So, you know, people use that as a as a benchmark to say what an underdog. No. And the stats show you. Because I watch them against Kemsil, down at Sabina. And I say, yo, say they're not good, man. That I say, but when I look back on the tail of the tape, they never played a ball against Kemsil. But I think they played far better against Glenmore, and they did well when they went down to 10 man. They grind it out like you should do when you have 10 man and you're playing a finals. And give themselves a chance at penalty, which they did. Understand? They may not play the best brand of football, you know, but Rambo a good coach, and Stets have been the most Ben Francis over the last 10 years. Check it.
Yeah.
Just check it. They win about 5. If me not lie. I'm even more. Sometimes I luck, you know, because Stets, I make it up the so and then get the coach and I'm going to play Ben Francis. Understand? Sometimes I look, you know, and it's not about it's not like a man can coach. Rambo can coach. Rambo a good coach. Understand? Good youth coach. So I say, so sometimes I just look on the day. And I think then it just never play the hand good. That's all I think. It just never play the hand good.
Yeah, so I have to say big up Stets. Big up Excelsior again. Can't start bigging up Excelsior. Big up Stets. Big up Excelsior Manning Cup champions. Big up Stets DaCosta Cup champions. Big up St. Catherine High, right? That is Walker Cup champion, St. Catherine High, right? And Ben Francis champions were who again? It was CC. Which one I CC them? It was Clarendon College, right? For Ben Francis final. So big up all of the winning schools, them will win schoolboy football. Is me big up all the players, them congratulations for all of the winners. And even the runners up, we have to big up the runners up school them because it was a good the finals them, it was some good finals. Regardless, you see me, we see some tactics, we see the next generation and hopefully we
Yo,
can
you
see.
for big up Devon to one. Devon last name again. Pablo. Clarendon College. Last name, Devon William. That's it.
Devon.
Well, Clarendon College coach, right? Me call him Pablo. Come my brother and so me call him Pablo.
Yeah.
Devon not say my name. We usually they are Trinity. For him to be a first year coach at an institution like Clarendon and deliver a silverware, a trophy, that is an accomplishment. Understand? Him salt in the DaCosta Cup because I think he must still one of the better team. Him come against a good Glenmore team. Glenmore play some ball, him play some ball. The game could go anyway now at Sabina Park. Understand? So for him to carry on the DaCosta Cup, the Ben Francis, and his first stint there, carry home a silverware. Happy. You're happy. So all of the coaches we go home with a silverware, brother. You have to big up my name again from Catherine. Patrick's. Yeah man, the Catherine win the
Patrick. That
Patrick.
yeah, that racing coach. Yeah, racing
Yeah
coach
man,
over there.
Anthony Patrick. You have to big up Anthony. And him win that trophy about 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years too.
Yeah.
Understand? So he may now win Manning Cup, but he might win silverware, brother. And when a coach bring a silverware to any institution or any club, no matter what, you know what you call it, losers cup or whatever, enough man to win nothing. So him win, you know. You have to give him props, brother. That's what we look for, brother. Yeah. Give him man, so what?
A silverware is a silverware, no man. Silverware. And to be honest, I want to look on it and I say, back in my days, you know. I can't remember St. Catherine them win nothing. I'll be honest with you.
No, cricket.
Back in my days, St. Catherine them now win nothing in football, man. Nothing in football.
Back in my days, catching a big cricketing team. Can I play Sunlight against Clifton folks and them youth from Noah catching. They were a big cricketing school back then. But they have evolved now more into football. I understand. So but I want you to know, you must make the public know it's a good season Excelsior because we won the female football.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back, win the cricket. And then we'll come at Manning Cup to that.
And plus, athletics. Yo.
Plus, we did well at champs, winning 100-meter finals in our class 1 and all and something there.
Yeah.
So the point I get at is that, you know, good things is happening, you know, in the institution where sports is concerned.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's great things ahead. So we can feel good about the institution. I don't even hear big up Trevor, who has just been what do you call it now? Employed as the head coach for your expanding franchise USL team. That's well, it's not USL, is next year. Right. Well, name currently coach.
Mr. Shavar, I have that. That day in I show. Remember say we are big up the you. Whenever I want to take the shine of the glass off of the Manning Cup, so that's why I'm gonna keep it to that segment there. But yeah, man, we are get around to Shavar because we have a question for us.
Yeah.
Because initially I thought that Shavar, again, they don't know the word on the streets, as they haven't been announced as yet. But a lot of people are wonder.
But the coach, you did. Well, if it's not you, it's an observer reporter who asked that in an interview which you played the clips. And him call the name and him say, yes, but they are waiting for some legal issues with them agent and what have you, them are work out the king.
Yeah, they might work it out. So it's still
Yeah,
a work.
man.
I guess it's still a workout. That's why we not get an announcement
So
as yet.
when the squad, when the final Reggae Boy backroom staff name, chances are he may
Yeah,
be that. Because the court said that what I'm reason why him want that team there. I'm listening to the interview, I'm listening to your program there.
I did play it.
Is that he must say that they one of them have different strengths and him want
Yeah,
all of that. Him say that. Him say
yeah,
every
yeah,
one of them have different strengths and him want all of that. It's not about him, it's about the country.
yeah. Definitely. So yeah, we still get into that, man. But we could finish up that segment here so we can move it forward. So yeah, so big up all of them school is in me Eki. So let me see if I have any more video clips to play. I think I have 2 more video clips to play real quick and then we move forward. So these are the damn pile people. Now watch a pile and again. Clip courtesy of MG Sports people and right and Q. Listen to the commentary as well. Big up MG for the clip as well. Watch him man the pile so neat. Like him see him in vision. Boy get trim. God barber people. And then I think it was the following day. I think it was the following day. I think it was the following day. But that one was wicked. When you look on a pile again. Yes, yo, no man, that youth yeah. Terrible man, watch ya. Yes, Christ, man, scoop it off I grown in people. So a terrible thing go on in a schoolboy footballer here. You have a big them there up, you have a big up those two. I don't know. Coach, you have 3 sitting right there, so. We keep that one from the studio. Keep guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah.
My bad.
No, we keep that one there from the studio. So yeah, big up. They have to show them few piles there and then we'll move the show forward. So moving along now. Moving along before we go roll to the next video. We see this today. Kohli calls on emerging talents. Kohli calls on emerging talent to ditch distractions.
I saw
And
this one.
I see that headliner in a gleaner, you know. I mean like
Yeah, man, I saw it
again,
this morning. Yeah, I saw it this
I
morning.
see it, I'm finding it very interesting. So the headline was interesting. And I'm like, all right, what coach I get that? And then the quotes that the gleaner took from the whole thing. And again, it's good to go back and read the whole article. But this is what the gleaner took from it. My advice to young players who want to make it to international level, I think that they should avoid being baby fathers because that takes away a lot from their football. And again, I find it a very controversial quote. Me
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's
I
not.
understand where I fought from, but it's very controversial quote.
No, it's not. I'm
You
King.
know what's you defend a fella coach right now. You know what's
Well,
the coaches union you defend right now.
you know,
But me
well, let me just be biased. May I be biased? No, right?
yeah,
I don't know if you knew, right? I've worked with Kohli, right?
yeah,
So when I was at Barbican coaching Super League,
yeah,
Kohli was brought in to be a technical director, which was to guide me and stuff. So I had some workings with Kohli, and
yeah,
somebody whom I look up to. He really knows the game. Also, a stickler for analysis. It's very good, very detailed. But all we know. And the JC people would know him more. I mean, just do a couple months with him at Barbican.
yeah,
But I tell you why I agree with Kohli 110%. I could go across the length and breadth and name some players who we think should have gone on to greater heights.
yeah,
And you know what? Them go USL, them go Major League, them go around one part of Europe, and them come around like a part of South America and like a part of Central America. Guess what the problem? The problem is that some of them youth get baby mother at young age. And nothing wrong with that, right? And then you leave your humble Jamaica and go and live in one place by yourself and play football. Unless you have a pretty girlfriend over there and a pretty daughter, a pretty son.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get back some argument and thing. It make them can't focus on the real dream, which is to just an elevator. And how many times you sit here and you watch and you say, after 2 years, a man come back and play back Premier League. And I say, but the man never gone so, and him gone so. So the coach right. And I tell you from first hand experience, he would have coached several good Jamaica college players who him think should have gone on to the next level and play football in some nice European country.
Yeah.
But them go on to USA and run come back to Jamaica. So he must share his hands-on experience. I mean, no players who me associate with who should have gone on to another level. And this is the same thing. Same right, man. The right thing. I tell you, King. You're right.
Yeah, me I give my take on it right now. But before me give my take on it, two things we have for the people. One, we have to smash the like button. Not happy, but I would appreciate.
Yeah, man, to smash
the like button, people. And some we are putting the work in the people. We are putting the work and we're there. When it's rainy.
I'm a general. Remember that.
Dan him so far, man. Dan forward in late, and then when Dan forward in late, after hours, Dan was.
I want to like general then America. When name again?
Yeah, man. The general, them so far back. And me had the problem in the situation. You know as well, no coach. The situation me never do the show them 2 times often. So when they show them not often, that go on. So them have to know say, yo, all right then. The show I do back X amount of time. So after the holiday, we're gonna really there back. But yeah, Pascal, the whole time man them there, man. Yeah. We are keep a vibe said we, man. But
and the pretty empress what's your name? Hummingbird?
Hummingbird, because I said J.A. Hummingbird, yeah man, Hummingbird there, man.
She's quite articulate and really knows the game. I would have liked the opportunity for me to her, you know, to kind of pick her brain about the game some more. But when I listen to her, I realize she's really articulate and knows the game.
Yeah, man, she know the game. And you know, say Wendy, you have a next empress named Wendy. Well, actually, one of the match them, me I walk. I'm here, Empress say, King! I'm here, I say, me, when I Wendy. But Jay, I remember she have a sister named Wendy, but me never she still. Yes, him Wendy watch the show more while. But yeah, Tycoon, me know Tycoon, but Tycoon too big, man. Yeah, man, big up Tycoon, man, and Dan, them so far. If anyway, them they are, you don't know, we catch them next time because the holiday season. But yeah, big up to everybody in the comment section. Read a few comments and then we give my opinion on what was said on screen. So Clifton Shuttleworth saying I saw a lot of chemistry. They trusted each other. Almost like they could pass the ball to each other with their eyes closed. I'm not a liar. I see a lot of good football played in this Manning Cup. A lot of ball. A lot of teams are trying to keep the ball up on the ground and play a lot of football. I remember, yeah. So they might talk about the player. I agree with you on the Seymour Reid call up. I saw why they invited him. Yeah, man, definitely, chorus. We understand. Excelsior stopped the flow of the game from their score. Play 30 seconds and fail. Well, a part of the game in the IT push. I'm going to tell you this. You see that? I'm glad they highlighted too, you know, because of something I think even the national team have to learn to be smart. Right now, Arsenal, all of them team there. It's a new tactics me I see I go on the football right now. The goalkeeper them I see. It's like footballer move to something similar to like NFL. Me I be honest with you. And talk about that. While I talk IT push about the stopping the flow of the game. You see the long throw there, you see the left back there where you can fling the ball so long coach.
Yeah.
I feel like I know say Scott score a bag of goal. I know say damn I the man and I know say the captain. But you see that tall throw something there in a football right now.
Yeah, man, that's Zidane Chambers.
Zidane Chambers.
I'm going to tell you something. Him have that from Pepsi 5-6 years ago. He had that. It's a kid that was conditioned that spent some time at Ballers too, you know. So, you know, he's a good player. And he no people don't know, he broke him 2 foot them already, you know. Broke one what this year and that next year. when they want to get better, I'm going to the other one. So he has been through it. Yeah, but he has that part, man. He can't dash the ball, man.
Coach, me see the man a fling the ball from half line and it a go in at the box. Me I say, no man, this no man. And a them thing that's a football reach right now. So IT push I talk about disrupt flow of the game. Me I tell them more and more you gonna see that. Especially you gonna see the goalkeepers them go. Remember in a Jamaica game, you know. Remember in a Jamaica game, I think I see first. Did a try go up on the floor and Bobby Reed come join him up and say, no, you get take off. What do you say? Slap make a change. Me don't know if you hear this. You Google it, hear it. Slap take off Frimpong. Frimpong get a double sub. And you know why Frimpong get the double sub? The coach said Frimpong go down injured, and the referee did not take him off because you have to go off for 30 seconds. In the Premier League, when you come off injured, 30 seconds you have to wait. And the man said them never that defend the set piece with
10 man.
10 man. I mean, I say, you see what footballer got? And there's a footballer right now, people. So IT push your talk about breaking up floor players. And that a part of the football. Tactics, terrible tactics from Excelsior.
Everybody's been
sportsmanship, the man has said, come on, man.
No, it's a when people make them commitment, them now watch a game. So all of these, we call them modern coaches then, right? We use the right term.
Yeah.
Even at the schoolboy level, use the tactics. Nobody's no different. How many times you see the goalkeeper come out in a day and drop himself, tap the game? It's for tactical stuff. Pass all that information. You don't want to play with 10 man at a particular time because of the pressure of the game or the game may be close. All me are saying, I'm telling everybody, if you don't want a man do that, you just score the goal them. Because there's several times I play a team, and team, I remember playing a team and the team I lead me 1-0. And everybody start drop and get ego and all sort of thing. And guess what happened now? It's when me go boom boom and go 2-1 up. Ball a kick, all 10 ball a throw him on the field one time. So the point is, you don't want a man do that. You just score a goal and win the game, brother. Nothing wrong with that. A part of the modern game. And it's a do in Europe, it's a do in North America, I do everywhere. So why you not think the coaches them out there going to employ it? Understand? I have no issue with it. The spectators them don't like it because it slows down the game and it makes the game look like it's boring. But at the end of the day, remember a coach is them a coach who win games, you know. So there's something named, I tell you this already, named meta.
Most effective, you know, for the first time I heard Coach Speed did say it on the show when we interview him.
The most effective tactics
available. Yeah.
So if that's a part of the tactics, after you go 70 minutes up a year lead, and you think you are make next 20 minutes as boring as hell, and at the end of the day you walk away with 3 points. Yo, tell anybody who listen to the program, any coach, me have no issue with it. If me don't want you to do it, they're gonna score my goal and beat you. Argument done.
Yeah. So I saw me see it as well, but I like a comment there. I'm gonna go through a few more comments and go back in the show, people. Hit the like button at the interim. I say Bashi, the centre half decent as well. Yeah, man. Bashi at the headband maestro. The centre half, I think him name Markovic Brown. What about Fuller from TG? Good player as well, excellent dead ball specialist, good little winger as well. I don't think playing friendlies at that time will help us tremendously. It might, chorus, you might never know. There might be a few things we're able to look at, you see me, and there might be a few things to learn from. And again, most importantly as well is to be watching the African Cup of Nations. Make sure you are tuning in and watching Congo and watching Nigeria as well. Got you, coach.
But what I'm saying, whosoever your fans say the game is important. I don't agree with that. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Remember, Coach Speed or take over a new team, right?
Yes,
And
him did say this afterwards still, you know. Him said this afterwards. It would
he
be
would
helpful
want to
to the
impart
new
his
coaching staff.
philosophy.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
But he would want to impart his philosophy, and all of them would have discussed in our meeting. I mean, if I say, let us try this in a practice game, and then coaching
yeah,
staff do this, or them try the tactics. So, when people say them thing, how you want to give them on a team? Say 7 days prior to the tournament. Make it us a 7. And you
yeah,
use 3 days assemble everybody. So 3 days gone out of it. So you have 4 days to maybe have 4 days, maybe have 5 sessions or 4 sessions before a
yeah,
game. That not make it. And if you coach, that not make it. You go on to look for a player because he would have in his mind a different way, different personnel, even a reshuffle some personnel out of a
yeah,
particular department, put them in the next department. So the game is the best teacher, The
yeah,
game is the
definitely.
best teacher. So a practice game now with us, hey, no, I mean, I use King in our midfield, because
Yeah,
King now go angle the ball where I want it. And so I don't agree with that listener.
yeah. But I think the chat. I think chatter forward from the point. The person in the chatter forward from the point to say that the friendlies you won't be having the players from Europe, and you're basically gonna be left with the players from the JPL and the USL and the MLS basically, if those friendlies, because more than likely they won't fall on a FIFA date, because the next FIFA date is actually when the matches will be played.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I really get the chance to play the friendlies in a January or February. But him
But
did go to say it would be more helpful to the new coaching staff, which yeah, I agree. Say probably the coaches get um the most from it. You get me? I say assembling team, see what it is. And also, you might never know. You might find a few gems in the JPL, even though I know say a lot of people believe say nobody attack, yeah, make it from the JPL. But you might find a few gems in the JPL, you might find few gems in the USL, you might find a few gems in MLS. I talk about the players in the MLS already. Remember, say first still there over MLS. Tavon Gray,
yeah,
Ian Tavon Gray. The next right back where they get called up and never getting a game. What him name again?
yeah,
Nah,
man. Yeah, no, yeah, time. Right.
Duncan they over there. You have John Bell. You have a few people from the MLS. Then you have a few people from the USL. The whole I keep of them. Then you find look at the players them in and around the team of late from the JPL. You don't know the Warner Browns, the Tafari Chambers of this world. You get me? I say the Josh and Anglins them. Again, you might look at the Bashi. You might look at the Fuller. So you still I give some youth some chance for really show what them got. So I think it can be a really beneficial thing if it is indeed in a late June or February. But me could say JPL Championship and the Prem will be at its peak of its season, yes, but I'm pretty sure say if you can round up a JPL team and postpone JPL for that week, I don't know.
No,
Almost, yeah,
if you have 4 or more JPL players that is called for national duty, then you can apply for the postponement, something like that. I think that's how the rule go.
yeah, I
So
think when we played Trinidad last season, in a this year. Cause I remember we played Trinidad this year. I think JPL did postpone that weekend, if
yeah,
memory serves correct.
but the only reason why it postponed, remember if you take 5 man from one club,
Yeah,
you have to postpone it, right? After national team, there's only one local club that has multiple players in it. One,
yeah,
which would be Mount Pleasant. One. For Jamaica, me attacking. You have Anglin, you have Warner Brown, you have the goalkeeper. Suppose we didn't get another call up. You have Kyle
Ming,
Lin, Gadai
yeah,
Irving. So me I say,
Irving.
right.
Yeah.
So
Cummings, he
right.
can pull up to that team there as well.
But if only 3 of them get called up to a national training squad or practice match squad, the league will have to continue.
No, but the reason I'm gonna think it to that continue is because you're still find a Tivoli, you're gonna lose them best player. Probably you find a Fuller.
So what?
Probably you
The
find
rule,
a
the rule
Bashi.
never, the rule never say if your best player gone, you can't play.
Nah, man, some team never want to play without them best players.
No,
Suppose you find a
man.
Bashi.
No,
You
no,
find a
no, no.
Bashi.
But the rule never say that, King. King, the rule. And boy, King, the next day you talk to coach.
Yeah,
Coach is a man know the rule. Let me tell you. I mean, I know the rule like that. But I know the rule that say, if your best player gone, your Premier League match have a postpone. Right now, right now, the third round, the second round start. I have some teams that still have 3 outstanding match in the first round,
yeah, me
which are
realize.
play right. Mount Pleasant have, we have, some other clubs have some 1-1 and 2-2. So and the new round start this Sunday.
Yeah,
So if you
yeah.
continue to postpone the league, if you can, I'll come June we still play Premier League, and that make sense.
Hey,
But the
Clifton
rule says you
Shuttleworth,
have 4 or more, man. The rule says
4 or more. Okay. But we could see how it all go. Eh? But that's why the friendlies them get announced first, and then we can see how it all go from this. So Clifton Shuttleworth say the Excelsior player that took the long throw, a good baller. I think he played in number 7. Now, finally, and this player, I wish put him actual, wish put him natural foot. Cause I left back him in that play though, but
him right footing, but he's balanced. He's
I could
balanced.
have tell same right footed. I could have tell same right footed for true.
He's,
And that
he's,
is why I'm asking the question.
he's actually he's actually a central midfielder, you know.
Mm,
But the 2 rock foot that him get in the past years kind of slow him down. Plus him usually be chubby, and I can send you a picture with him when him chubby at
Jaja.
7 grade. So him know him lose weight over the years. So and then Excelsior had a shortfall, and then him are the only senior man. If I understand maybe the team now, you know. Him are the
Yeah,
only senior man. Everybody else in the team, in the back of the team, outside the goalkeeper, are first year players. While
yeah,
Zidane in them third and fourth year, because he's a sixth form student. I understand.
yeah.
So you and it at work, and them say if it not broke, you know, fix it.
Yeah, what him name again? Zidane, what him last name?
Shamani Chambers. Chambers is his last name.
Oh, Zidane and Pet. Oh, Shaman, let me think of Zidane I'm actually real name. Because Zidane could have been him name. Big up yourself, Apache. Didn't realize the national team always have Clarendon players on it. Did they realize the national team always have Clarendon players on it? Yeah, man. Something down there in Clarendon in the water, man. You see me contenders. One thing the African ball of them know for do, for finish in the final third. Yeah, man, them have some. May I tell you, and Congo still not have Wissa. Wissa just fall back from injury. You see me, and Nigeria have a big tall Osimhen, so them attack them serious. I wonder if Trini have we investigate for eligible heritage players. Talking about that, yo, me never want to bring up that topic here, you know, but can we investigate Curacao to see if anything fishy going over there? To see if, yo, you know what? Yeah, I'm love that topic here, yeah, man, because you don't want, you have to dig too all them saying about what is Curaçao's rule in terms of eligibility? Is it that Curacao you can't have 2 passports? JFF, what go on and check out that? Yeah, the way I'm shameless. Right now, if something goes so, and them say, Jamaica gonna work up and kick out Curacao, I'm shameless people. I
Why?
rejoice, me
Why would
rejoice.
you? Why would
Yeah?
you?
What do you mean,
Why,
why would me?
why would you?
If something come out tomorrow, coach, I'm here say Curacao players them ineligible because them who have dual passport and that are part of the rule for Curacao. And Jamaica gonna work up. Shame, I rejoice, man. I build a video, man. I build a video, I run around with a flag or sit now. I'm take coach. What do you mean why I'm not rejoice?
King, make me say this.
Yeah.
Remember, coach is a
Me stuck or coach stuck or who stuck. Yeah, go again.
King, you hear me?
Yeah, me I hear you.
Right, I'm saying to you, you know that coach is an auditor, accountant by him tell everybody, right? So
Yeah,
if there's any forensic evidence that this happened, him will be the man to find it. And I ask him,
yeah,
I tell him,
yeah, definitely. I think so as well.
because him have the idea.
Yeah.
Understand? So if there's any evidence, which we don't even want to look upon that, you know, that is bar talk. But if
Yeah,
that
man,
is
a
the
bar
case,
talk, man, a bar talk, a bar talk.
yeah, if that is the case, me know say him would have been the man to find
To
it.
find it. Yeah, 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 yeah. We know nothing no. We know nothing no go so but make we I was just saying that if there was any hope, you know what I mean? I was just clutching at straws right now, but yeah, cause the first time I hear the story, you know, to be honest, the first time I hear the story, the first thing came to my mind was that. Honestly, the first time I hear the story, and the first thing come to my mind say, yo, well I wonder if Jamaica check out them something here. Because I just saw the mind steer. You get me? I say I saw the mind steer. I don't know if your mind, if it never cross your mind when you hear the story, but probably I saw my mind steer. Probably I clutch at straw. I need to let it go, King. Let it go. Let it go. All right, moving forward. Clifton said they must get VAR in Schoolboy. Ah, come on, we're far away from that. Judge are really king. Yeah, man. So we're gonna move right along. Big up everybody in the comment section. I don't want to big up Melissa. I don't know if Melissa's still there. But I see Melissa Sharp. Big up yourself, Melissa Sharp. Again, when we see the females, them comment in the comment section, I have to take a time out for big them up. Big up yourself, Melissa Sharp. You see me, big up yourself. Big up yourself to everybody where there and the people. We have to especially big up the females. Them. So J.A. Hummingbird in the building. Rosie's is the only school that to have won DaCosta Cup, Ben Francis Cup, Oliver Shield, Nutriment Shield. What is a Nutriment Shield?
Yeah,
In the
man.
same year. Oh, I name Nutriment Shield.
So King, you know what nutriment shield?
Me I know nothing name Nutriment. That's sound like before my time. That's
No,
sound like
King. All right.
BC.
So King, you see, you have too much young listeners for your program. So Nutriment Shield is the winner of Walker Cup. And Ben Francis, like you have the winner of Manning Cup. And the Castle
Hold
Cup
on
is
then.
the
That's
Shield.
still going?
No,
Nutriment
that's not
still.
go on. No, but
Okay.
so this tell me her age. Hummingbird is telling me her age, boy. Because this is for my time. You understand? This is for my
Yeah.
time. I remember
That's
that King. We got to school in the 80s, you know. So remember that King.
yeah. Okay. Nutriment Shield, people. We learn something every day. We learn something every day. Big up yourself, J.A. Hummingbird, for the Nutriment Shield education. You see me? Big up yourself. The long show. The long show was highlight of schoolboy football. Yeah, man. Me, I tell you. I'm going to make sure I tell you. Coach, you hear me say this? Scott, I'm say. Scott is such an intelligent player. When you talk about intelligent, very intelligent. I think of that. Dam star. But you see, that boy Zidane with that long show. Right now, me I tell you, Premier League team them pay long show specialist. Rory Dillap days back again, and him can play some football as well. So me I tell you that boy Zidane. Yeah. RR, yeah man. King, you watch DR Congo game today. Yeah man, we watch a few bits and pieces of the DR Congo and the Nigeria game while at work. You don't know the thing already. Saying catching high school ordinary cricket. Yeah man. Yeah man, my school beat them up. Yeah man, cricketing school, Devon Porter. My school beat them up all the while in Sunlight Cup cricket. Devon Porter is a cricket man. Our school at Devon Porter used to go. I must Excelsior because Excelsior are the only cricket alive. Eltham a good cricketing school as well.
No, man, remember, Woolman's Casey, good cricketing school.
Woolman's and KC. No man, Excelsior are the best cricketing school, boy, man.
No, man, we have been dominating schoolboy cricket for the last 7 years.
Decade. I mean, 20 years. 20 years. Even back from when me did it. 20 years.
Yeah, and the cricketing program is second to none. Very good program by Mr. Bailey.
Yeah, big up Mr. Bailey. Big up Mr. Bailey. I'm still around it. Big up Mr. Bailey. Every day Mr. Bailey cuss me, you know. So you know, come play cricket, that's easier. Be a football alone more play because the Caesar girl. But we talk about that next time, people. But talking about Caesar girl, look on the screen and see what the coach say. Coach Coley has been saying this, and we want to touch on it real quick. So RR said mess up their concentration. Conrad Smith said they can't take care of themselves and think about kids. Only Jamaicans them think that way. You see me, my brother remind me to smash that like button, hit that like button. You see me, you should be in Jamaica squad. Yeah. I'm real good. I could see the bandage on his legs. Yeah, man. Nobody can tell me Stet's goalkeeper didn't want to go to penalties. Yeah, man. I come like him. No, him. Denard Thomas from Waterhouse is a very good ball handler. Denard Thomas at the left back. I don't know. Denard Thomas, I don't know. I think it's time. I don't know. Not one of them that way, but I really think it's time. Denard Thomas to get some.
You know, I watch the Premier League. You know, Denard Thomas are the captain, man.
No, Denard Thomas. Oh, man, I mix them up. Hold on there. Denard Thomas have a brother. Denard Thomas are the number 10. Yeah. My apologies. Big up yourself.
Was that Dumbo and I'm going on again?
Oh, yeah, tell me now watch the Premier League. Just tell me, see the wrong brother, no man.
Yeah, they're brothers.
I think one a Indian and one a Indian brother. Yeah. The left back, I think the left back they get him time. Well, Thomas left back name to man. All right. My apologies. 97% of the players will not play in the real game. Yeah. If 97% of them not play it, so be it. Still the 3% we are play, it still might beneficial to them. And plus you might have 96% because you might find a 1% gem. One somebody might stand outside with a tough already. If we're going to do high press, I think Warner Brown and Burrell is good. Yeah, see, they Warner Brown there. Ashton Garden from the MS, I don't know that player there. Just you alone think. So what do you think? 2 topics I want to talk about tonight on the show. 2 topics I want. What you want to talk about 876 Jamrock? Yeah, so I could go back into this. We need to restore the historical competition in the Caribbean Cup. We need to reignite Caribbean football on the international level. Every other federation has them cup competition, the Arab Cup. Yeah, man.
Agree.
100% Caribbean Cup.
Agree.
Caribbean Cup, yeah, definitely. I agree.
The last time that was with Johnny Barnes, right? John Barnes as a coach.
I think so, for real. But even what they realize, Curacao, I think the last time Curacao they beat we, it was in that same cup there too, you know. Last time Curacao they beat we before.
At the Caribbean Cup, for me, it will give more highlight to the local players, you know. And then for the bigger tournaments like the Gold Cup and the Playoff and all these bigger cups, you have an influx, you have a fusion of both local and international players. So, you know, the Caribbean Cup should come back and just make it be solely. I will make it be solely local based player. Understand? You know, so all right, look at US. US have like 2 and 3 squad. A squad. So if they get called up to one tournament, them say, all right, I'll send 15 of the C man, them and 6 of the A man. If it just kind of polish it out. But everybody get that a little experience and exposure there. And then they come on to the playoff, the qualifiers, and you know, them draft the creme de la creme. So yes, I agree.
Yeah, and to say further on that, you know, I think this is saying the last time the Caribbean Cup played, Curacao win it. I don't know if that information is right, but this has a Curacao win the last edition of the Caribbean Cup.
Which year?
With 2017. So I don't know if this is right. I need to double check this fact right here.
Yeah, so you can check your facts.
But it has a 2017 Caribbean Cup. Last winners were Curacao. No, this has a Jamaica win it 2014, Cuba win it 2012. It has a Haiti win it 2007, and Trinidad win it 2001. The reason why I'm talking about that is this: Jamaica recently got dethroned as the highest ranked team in the Caribbean. And if you take a look at it, look what Curacao go on with and Curacao reaching the World Cup before we. So I think this competition now even gonna get more and more competitive. You see me, the Curacao, the Cuba, the Haiti, the Trinidad and Tobago. You have a handful of team now in that way. Really, I think so them can win it. And as a coach said, it might give back more chances for the local based players, them, the younger players, them as well. You see me bridging the gap between the U20 squad. So that some of the U20 players them can play this cup as well, mixed with some of the JPL players them. So I think it's a good thing, as I say, 876 Jamrock. Fox. You see me? 876 Jamrock also say, and the CONCACAF Club Championship needs to change to a league format so all teams get a chance to face everyone home and away league format. That are some good suggestion them, you know. So basically you want to do it like Champions League, but then again, would that be good if them could have built it in a way where? Cause remember, say the goal is to play CONCACAF Champions League, you know. So name CONCACAF Champions, not the Caribbean one, you know. With the CONCACAF Club Champion, are the same thing.
I think they're going to try and make some adjustment. I don't know. This is just me, just a talk on the top of my head. Because I say World Cup expand now to 48 teams and Champions League change the format, more teams, and so I think maybe World Cup will change to more teams. So they made us change it, made us go round robin, maybe based on your rank and your country's rank. They get more teams in there. Maybe Jamaica can forget 4 rather than 3. And that means everybody just want to know them getting in the Premier League semi-final. And you automatically are just like how the third place team go play off and part. We make it into the group stage. Maybe the third place team get an automatic spot. And the fourth place team now have to play, you know, on part for qualifying at the group stage.
Yeah, because here's also one thing we notice as well, coach. Going to watch the Caribbean Champions Cup. I said name CONCACAF Caribbean Champions Cup that Mount Pleasant win the other day. Watching that league and seeing the influence where CONCACAF actually have on it. First, said them actually use the CONCACAF branding. It looked like them put in a little more work in it. You could see the difference in terms of production. Yes, it was being held at the national, even the fact that national stadium, it held. It show you say volumes them have it on a level. So them can CONCACAF look like them can put in effort on these two competitions. So bringing back we call it those two trophies, bringing back the Caribbean Cup and bringing back this CONCACAF can really focus back and bring back them there. So I agree. Jeremy, and I remind you to like up the live, isn't me? Jeremy, and I remind you to.
And you know what? Yeah. Sure, from the Caribbean. Just say, for argument's sake, Jamaica make it.
Yeah.
Right. So you'd have 2 Caribbean team, right?
Yeah.
You have to have a CONCACAF team, 2 Caribbean team.
Yeah.
So FIFA boss could have said, what? Good things are going on in the Caribbean. The other thing too, remember, say, we know have the gaffer on that technical committee, you know. So him have a vote, him have a advice. That's true.
Yeah.
Right. So suppose him say, look, let's consider changing the format of the Caribbean Cup and bring back the CONCACAF Club Championship and we can have back the Caribbean Cup. We don't know. So maybe 2026, we may hear some new things announced, which would have been good for our football because it would have tell a club now that we just want to be the 4th best team and we start getting like a highlight, you know, on a global level.
Yeah. And see that image.
You bring up the boss picture.
Yeah, I see the image of Mr. Speed people. I see Mr. Speed there. Gianni Infantino in the front row right there, so Arsene Wenger around here, so behind him around this Infantino, and the picture kind of blurred away. I mean, if you find the picture brighter still, but
the picture still, but the picture blurry.
Yeah, but we see say Mr. Speed around here, so and that one are
Yeah,
very interesting
right
again.
hand side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a prestigious panel this, you know, so yeah, very interesting again, because I know a lot of people are gonna ask the question again. So how comes national coach can depend FIFA panel? I don't know either. I'm gonna find out and then I'm gonna make it make sense. But yeah, it's a good look for me in terms of realistic say some great people. Arsene Wenger, because we all know Arsene Wenger is there, so
King,
it
me
is a
can ask
good
that
look for me.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me, no, we are cap right now, you know. And you can publicly wear the cap, right? Me, I put it on the spot.
Yeah.
So,
On the spot, like on the spot media.
no, me never could have made it. Me, I talk about on the spot. Me never could. That's my style.
Yeah.
Rather than you be a national coach, where you have all of these narrative and bloggers and that
Yeah.
anything. How to pick a national team, pick the right players and win the right match, play the right way, play the most. Then depend a FIFA technical committee. Which one would you prefer?
Yeah, so here's how me look at it as well, and you put me on the spot. Because today I have the conversation. That's why I have the image. Because I have the image, and as you talk about something, you wonder, oh, King just have the image them ready. So, you see me? And me use Shavar Thomas as well, because I did say this to you earlier. If Shavar is eventually part of the team or is announced, because me I wait for the announcement, because I like make the announcement before I say public announcement. Same like how Shavar is a part of the team. No, a lot of people are gonna say no. Shavar is gonna be a head coach for a club, but he might. I don't know. I don't want to say might because we don't know yet. You see me again. How me look on this appointment again from Speed in the FIFA ranks, because let me see what the image says. I think the image says something right here. So I'm gonna remove this and see what it says. It says FIFA Technical Development Committee. So it's a committee. Now, in my opinion, and the first and foremost things, regardless of how you feel about Speed, for Speed find himself on the FIFA Technical Committee, that's amazing in itself. That means somebody out there see this man as a brilliant football mind. Arsene Wenger that run a one part, run a one place. So the great
Stop.
legendary Arsene Wenger.
Stop. King, I want to stop in your track. Just remember what you don't say, you know. Because it's not him put himself on a committee there. You know.
Me never say so.
No.
I never say so.
That's why I just want to emphasize that. Right?
Yeah.
And in the next CONCACAF committee. So the point where me I say is that if me in a coach shoes, me don't want a national team for coach, you know, because me have less headache from some average people. I'm in a room with some brilliant minds where they want the skies is the limit. Me would prefer that. You understand?
So personally, though, coach, personally, me a root for Speed take us to the World Cup and even go beyond that, because in the interview, I mean, if I play that soon and do something on that. In the interview, he was asked about if he wants a job going, if he qualify for the World Cup, and him say yeah. So in terms of for the World Cup, it seems for me that you take the job for the 2 games, and if we do qualify, him take the job for the World Cup. And for me personally, if him qualify for the World Cup, I'm the coach of the World Cup, and him carry out at the group stage, just at them something more that me really want to see happen. Because more see what would be the emotions of the people now. Because somebody there on the show and a big up Tycoon, and Tycoon say no matter what, him not forgive them. But I know emotions at that time. But for me, that me really want to see. You see me in terms of I just want to see something great happen again. That happen, albeit. And if him do that and step down and say, you know, I go back, go focus on FIFA and developing the football, the coaching program and all of that, that just bodes well. Because we have to talk about the coaching program that is being implemented by JFF. And again, there's a lot of good things what JFF doesn't get highlighted, because really, and again, we understand the disappointment, myself disappointed not to go to the World Cup automatically. And it's fine, it's disappointing. You get me? I say, but again, when I did not dash away, I will go again. But for focus back on what I go on right, yes, you know, those two topics. If
Negative narrative sells, you know.
yeah, yeah, we know what thing go, man. So we
Hold
just
on,
try.
I touched on a point where you talk about the coaching school, and I just want to make this clear. If you look at young Kyle Butler, who is at Vauxhall, who is now doing one of his lives, I'm sure it's not a B. I think it's a C, right? I maybe just doing a B. Now,
Yeah,
if you look at how I coach them, where them are win things. Look at how I coach them, where I win things. Young coaches them. Look at where my friend named Thomas at McGrath. Look at all of them coaches there, where I come through this coaching school and I win things and them program them are develop.
yeah,
You have to give the program some credence. So I have a testimony at that because I am in the coaching school. I've done the B. So if you understand, it helps us, and there's a whole heap of merit to it. Don't make nobody telling the coaches. I may encourage you, as somebody who love football and maybe have aspiration one day for coach, to start a class. Spend your money,
yeah.
start the C, D, whatever level you start at, and move up a little bit. There's a
Yeah, man.
lot to learn.
I definitely plan for do my coaching badges or continue my coaching badges because I had started. Plan for go as high as possible, and also I plan for do a course in analysis. I think we have to also recognize that there's a lot to football as well, not only coaches, because we're gonna need analysis as well. We're gonna need different. We're gonna need all referees. So it's not only coaching alone, you know. You get me? As a coaching is one aspect of the game. I realize I love the analysis part of the game, so analytics part of the game. So you see, as you talk about Coach Broderick and video analysts, I think I really love the analyst part, and it's not to be an analyst for talk the sport alone, but for look and identify certain things. So I probably do a course in sport analytics and find something in that instead. And
And
while also getting my coaching badges as well. So
I mean, love
probably
that part.
you have scouts as well. You have so much things in a football, man. It's make you do so much thing. You got your coach.
No, I say I love that part too because I guess you know, right? You know, I work with TNS at times
Yeah,
as an analyst, and I've done World Cup qualifying, both female and male, Schoolboy football, Premier League, DaCosta Cup. Understand? And I mean, I tell you, say it really it make you have to work, research, put together your material, and you know, watch tapes. There are some things where you know you can bring forth to the listeners, to the viewers. So yeah, as a
but you have analysts on the part, the broadcast analysts, but in terms of the analysts them for teams.
yeah.
Teams around the world I look for analysts, football analysts where
Yeah.
analyze is the game and you're direct a part of the coaching staff. So that part of them probably can see a input because here's my thing about being a coach personally. Me easy to lose my voice when me a shout coach. You see a big voice the way I have, me not have it. So by the time I start shout some of voice can. So me I say, you know, say probably me don't know. There must have been minds, great minds out there when I have the big voice. I don't know how them navigate it. I know say there must be a way for navigate it without losing your voice.
There's a couple analysts. We work with some teams out there. Where I know. One of the main one is Richard Henry. I don't think you know him. If you know him, works with. If you watch Mount Pleasant TV, it's the one the you know brown bodybuilding looking, you know, Richard Henry. Does a good job for them because it's somebody who we discuss the game in person over the phone. Understand?
Yeah.
Did some deep work for them in this CONCACAF run where them win the
Oh,
thing.
he's an analyst.
Yeah, man, he did went and do his work and break down some teams and
Yeah.
especially the overseas team. Him still do that for them at the Premier League level. So when Mount Pleasant are playing in our part, understand, he will be at our next part I watch the next opponent in line and
Yeah.
break down, you know. So it's good, it's good. And
Yeah,
sometimes
man.
some people do some work and some people know them. So yeah, we just
Yeah.
kind of highlight them. So, you know, it's good. Richard is good.
Yeah, because we soon run up the show too, coach, because we're there for a minute and after hours. But here we go on. We could talk back on the topic on screen. But before we talk back on the topic on screen, we have to big up them people there.
Yeah.
Because you see me, but yeah, we have to that. Devon Porter is saying that they need to bring back Caribbean Cup. It's the same thing and make it a U23 tournament because we need to have our U23 programs active. And that's a good
Agree.
shout as well.
Agree.
Good shout as well.
Good point. Move along.
Yeah, good shout as well. I'll be a good shout we have right.
The guy for gonna fire me.
Yeah.
Come on, late this morning, so I can't get 2 more in a row. So I give about 5-10 more minutes and then
Yeah, man, that's why I was moving on. All right, so on to what Coley has said about emerging talents, this to ditch the distractions of not becoming a baby father. So it's very, as I say, very controversial, and coach explained himself. But when me see this, one thing come to mind. I've seen a few great players in the past. When you ask them, yo dog, what go on? The first thing them tell us say, them get a youth and they have to focus on making money. And football never give them the money where them they want at the moment. So them take a different career path. Enough ball go down the route. So the first thing that come to my mind in terms of Cole saying that focus and avoid being a baby father, that is one. So I know that there's a lot of other distractions will come with it as a father myself, but that is the first one I can think of. You start thinking differently. You see me? This post now is about the winningest Manning Cup teams, and I like the post because I see 3 titles, I see Camperdown, I see Calabar, Charlie Smith, I see 2 titles, I see Bridgeport, Tivoli, I see 1 title, I see Mona, I see Dunoon, I see Stats, I see Arden, but the Dunoon title stand out to me. I think that was Liebert Aliman. Again, going to Dunoon, him always rub that.
No, it wasn't Liebert.
It wasn't Liebert.
King, you forget your facts.
Hold on. Liebert always tell me, say, him left Excelsior, go wait and come. And that Liebert always tell me, say.
No. Big Carl was the coach. Accent Carl Landelo. Big Carl was the coach. I don't know when they won that title.
So when Liebert used to tell him left and go win title and come back. Me fight.
He left and go Stats go win and then left and him go. This one go win and left and go Woolmers and so. But it was not. King.
I'm saying we share for real. Yeah, I'm not running down. You're right. I know you're right, and I'm just telling you that we share this. It said 1998. Don't know technical win. 1998. Okay. All right. Yo, me gotta check the facts again. But we're right, coach. If you say so, Allah. Arden High School win Manning Cup to Rated. My brethren them always tell me about Arden. Me have a few Arden Nights. You know them Maestro and Kevin them love talk about when Arden win Manning. Africa, Smith. Big of yourself, Africa. I love that but when Arden win Manning Cup. When you look when I saw 31 titles to JC, 22 titles to this Woolmers? No, Woolmers. Judges. 22 titles to Judges, 17 to KC, and 10 to Woolmers, and 8 to Excelsior. You know, so we can't kick on Woolmers' foot. A few years we give ourselves to try go around Woolmers and getting at the top 4, right? They say, you see me? That me I talk about. I want to big up the ball named Nicholas Simmons. I don't know him, but him get drafted to FC Dallas. And it's a reason why I highlight this while I talk about the ball of them. Actually, I'm not even get to talk about the ball of them when I really want to talk about, but that's how it go next time. But more I like Nicholas Simmons. Back in my days, this was the dream. The dream was to get a college scholarship and play college football and get drafted. And this player, Nicholas Simmons, congratulations to former Reggae Boyz U17, U20 striker, 19-year-old Nicholas Simmons, and being drafted as 3rd pick in the 1st round of the 2026 MLS Super Draft by FC Dallas. This goes on to say that he's the 3rd highest drafted Reggae Boyz player in the MLS draft behind none other than Captain Andre Blake, who was drafted as #1 by Philadelphia Union in 2014 and Darren Mattox. So that is good company indeed. Also, people must say thanks and big up. I must say a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Met the channel reach 3,500 subscribers. So I have to say big up to everybody that has subscribed, everybody that is watching currently and hasn't subscribed. Please do so now. We're coming through with some good content, great content coming up also. Smash the like button as well, people. You see me? And again, people, we will continue that program here because we have a few things for highlight. But to be continued, people, we are really end the show right here, right now, and we'll continue this show and another. We'll continue the rest of stuff them in another show. Probably do something short tomorrow. You don't know, Christmas Eve, people will enjoy themselves.
King apartments of people, man. Don't do it. You
Eh?
can't. No, you're gonna go shop, window shopping and something and get caught.
Oh, yeah, me nah come now. Me nah do no show tomorrow, people. We'll enjoy ourselves tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Probably on the weekend, yeah. On the weekend, we can't love it so. And then when I know say me there and then me nah end up there for true. Coach know me. Coach you say me end up Coach say me nah there. Alright.
King would encourage you to go out on the Premier League nights and really get some content and
yeah.
Because you have to know the teams, know the players, and you know your viewers know for sure, the games every day and discuss the games every day.
Definitely.
I know there's a nice double header Monday night at Arnett. Nice. I don't remember the team. I know Racing is one of the team.
Okay. Arnett, say
Yeah,
this Monday coming?
Yeah, man, the 29th. Monday the 29th. That's all.
Okay,
nice,
all right.
nice
Me definitely then. Me then, coach.
Nice.
Start go the games them first, and then go back the games them, and then me make sure say the double header at Arnett. I win that. All right, me look for it.
Yeah, man.
So make sure
MGR bomb, nobody will listen can tell you.
Yeah, man. MG bomb.
It's four good teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the good work with MG, Bomb Sports, Knockings, Jampel, them do some excellent work as well. So more get involved in it, but me gonna start go the games them first back because I haven't been going to the games them first. So I need to start go back at the games them.
Yeah.
One. And then two, me don't know the footage. Me I start get some footage as well. Me need I try to create a team. Team still a build, so hopefully, but for now, I'm gonna start do some things as well. But yeah, Devonport I say I don't need to shout so long as I prepare the team. We need people in administration level to get these things put in place to improve our football. Yeah, man. 876. Big up yourself, JC number one. I see he didn't analyze the DaCosta Cup. You Manning Cup supporters will always yo, man, I tell you, see it. My brother beat me again. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. We're gonna for our next show, I promise.
No,
I promise.
Hold on, King. Just clarify it fair. I think you made a comparison with both. It's just that one final was more entertaining than the other. It's not like that. It's not like they're playing basketball.
Plus, to be honest, I'm fearful. I was very biased. I can't honest, I'm a biased writer. So Excelsior as a farmer, past student as Excelsior. I was come on, Jay. You have to understand. A farmer players understand, man. And then we have to. It was sorry. Next time we'll try to highlight some more DaCosta Cup. But I feel like something where my overtime as well. I don't think D Cup get as much highlight as the Manning Cup.
I don't know if I can stay online and send you a picture. We just had a close-out meeting at 5 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
So I had the privilege to take some more picture of the trophy, but I can't send you a picture of the trophy alone. Understand? Close.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah. So our name is better than that trophy.
That is the closing. I think I see a post it too, I see a post.
Yeah, man, yeah, it's on my status. Yes.
I saw for close out the show. It was a bias. I'm very biased show today. I saw it go people. We just have a big up Excelsior as well.
21 years waiting, King. 21 years.
Yeah, man, a long time we are with Jay Bird, man. I tell us Zimini's pan a Pepsi buckle from them time till now. And I'm not normal, man. But yeah, I tried our best. And I think the coach and I, even though we are affiliated to Excelsior, and Manning Cup, we tried our best. We talk about the things them, man. Jay Umber, they know say you forward late. They know say you forward late. I always do.
A KC man will come and I'm tell you, say, bleed purple. Me bleed the green and the gold.
Yeah, man, green and the gold, man.
And so we have be objective, but a little touch of biasness tonight. So,
we're only human. We're only human, J.A. Hummingbird. But right just so we are gonna leave the show. I don't want coach get fired. There's me, coach. Thanks for passing through again. Pleasure every time. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure every time you forward through.
Pleasure. Continue doing it, youth. And anytime you knock for me, give me insight. I'll try to be my best at all times. And I'll please everybody. Trying to please.
Coach, you know one thing I learned over the last month? With everything we go on, I just have to stay true to myself. And that is what I learned, the most important thing. Stay true to myself. And you stay true to yourself, again, we have to talk the football how we see it as well. You see me? All that we have biases. So we show biases since 1930.
I know you talk before you leave. Oh, you never mentioned the big clutch up on Sunday.
Sunday, we're gonna talk about that again, man, coach. I'm telling you, man, just hold on, man.
Versus Cavaliers.
Coach, go on your bed, man. Go on your bed. You talk about him. Actually, I have to talk about, to be honest. I have to talk about. So, because I have clippings when I used to talk about it as well. And you don't know that clippings there, no worry, but we're gonna talk about it. But tonight's show has been a pleasure. It's 12:44, coach. You know, I don't want to get fired. You see me, you did a great job. You see me as usual. Big up yourself. Next time, we probably won't talk about it with father and we'll get you on again. But big up yourself, coach. I think I'm not going to do no show until probably weekend.
After holiday.
Yeah, man, after holiday, we have a full joy ourselves, people. After Hurricane, Melissa, and all the football festivities, I try to get you back on the disappointment of the Reggae Boyz and things. Enjoy the holiday. I'll get back on track. Enough respect, coach. Big up yourself, you see me? All the best, you see me? And big up yourself, coach. People in the chat, big up on yourself, everybody were there. 876 Jamrock. Mr. Snipes in the building. Good reasoning tonight. Yeah, man, all a good reasoning, man. You see me? Good reasoning to go on tonight. 876 Jamrock, Nations League. There, watch the show. Big up yourself, Mr. Snipes, man. Smash the like button. City Rock, Stets, and Aggie, my two schools. Yeah, man, big up yourself, City Rock in the building. You see me? 876 Jamrock, blessings. J.A. Hummingbird, every time, big up yourself. Sinus Media say Simmons played for Jamaica under 17 a few years ago. His sister plays for the women's senior national team, and his granddad also played for national team, I believe. Well, him come from a footballing family. Big up yourself, Devon Porter, as well. Big up yourself, bless up yourself to everybody where they are. People and know you out and smash that like button. But look at the screen and identify the trophy after 20 years. Big up yourself, one Aggie Animal, one Excelsior. After 20 years, taking home the Manning Cup again. We have to have it on the screen. I have to show now. They are back at the school. Big up yourself to Brahma, you don't know, principal. Brahma, big up the ball of them, big up Dam, big up Scott, big up the captain himself, big up everybody, big up the whole team. What an effort, you see me, people. Until next time, it's your boy King. You don't know, people. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button on your way out. You see me, people. Heart of love, walk good, take care. Have yourself a good night, good morning.
When ballpreetv, big them up. Yes, sir, when they catch it for me, big up ballpreetv. Like, share, subscribe.
I don't know about TV, we are big up, I don't know. Boom.
I want ballpreetv, you don't know how to think. Big up yourself every time.
Like, share, and subscribe to ballpreetv.
I will tell them, say, ballpreetv, I will tell them thirst is nothing. Zoom in for the diamond then.
Oh,
Image
shit.
is everything. Obey your image. I will make them know. I've seen enough TV before, but I've never seen a TV like this. I've seen enough station before. ballpreetv, the one you top the list. Room! Shizzle for cheesy. I didn't know bigging up ballpreetv would be so easy. Kaboom! Room! Sham! Kaboom!